Hello? Hello, Sonic Gamer, and yes, zero gravity. I'll have to press pause and it fucking does it. Spoilers. Don't have a big light on me at this point because gravity I was grabbing it. Hello, Ludicrous. The Coke. Bag of Takis, which is the habanero and lime flavour. I love that crunch. Don't know what to do to it, but you're here. Well, you don't have to be. The habanero and lime flavour is as good as the hot chili and lime. Fuego's better than nitro. And Coke does not get rid of the spice. We're not gonna start a tutorial. No, I played this several times. Right through gravity, just right through what Earth planned. The OJ remember from yesterday. Well, I told you, I had a very bad cold a few times, and it's just basically down a gallon of orange juice, not the entire thing in one go, just spread it out because too much OJ at one time can make you throw up. A bag of walnuts and some baked chicken. That's all I had. On the GameCube. Yeah, I'm playing it the traditional way. I'm playing it the way it's meant to be freaking played. I don't care if there's motion controls in this remote forward. Like,
is this the meteor that fell last
by the way, if you are a part of my Discord server, link is in the description below. And if you want to join in for a little bit of chat, I am available in the live stream chat section.
We'll be at Megalo Station shortly.
It's like the CG, just like, as soon as they got it right with Shadow the Hedgehog, like every game has great CGI. Except Sonic Riders 1, which is very terrible.
What should we do, Sonic?
that elevator?
Don't miss a question about whether or not this is canon or not, so it's futuristic. And again, if there actually is a city
Watch out.
on a landmass which is just futuristic compared to the rest of the world, that's not. But you know, what if captions were available while live? This will probably be a thing in 2020. I don't get that. 2 days ago I instant Discord and lost everything on this. Ow!
What's going on? Is this the stone's power?
How do you lose everything on a Discord? Well, delete my server, that's something, but... Get first place. How much of a data? Stop licking my freaking stuff. I hit the turning. This is why I like drifted in Riders 1. more rings. Let me keep my grind up. Right. Second lap, and I'm ready. Ah, bollocks. I'm used to Riders 1. I prefer Riders 1 control scheme. This is a lot more accessible, yeah, but when you've actually played Riders 1, the only reason you get this one, get Zero Gravity, is because you played freaking Riders. How did I fucking miss that? Jeez. I'll have an error of what actually come back on me. He's right behind me. Okay. Way ahead of the HD. Pretty sure the other, I can't remember what the other robots are called, but I know one of them was called HD something.
Sweet.
Halo Station's music is pretty good. First thing I saw on Discord was a Tailsmo and Tailrim shipping war. Ah, GP and HD. That's what they are. You missed it because you didn't hold the button down long enough. I held it down long enough. I think I just downward angle. That might have been the problem. I wasn't aiming high enough.
They don't give a guy a break, huh?
We can't just stand around here.
Right.
These are completely different models compared to what they were in the original Riders. They're not as
What are you doing
brightly
here?
coloured, they've got detail on them.
Lovers are always drawn together, silly.
Amy?
Okay, you got me. I was running away from those robots. I was so scared.
Hey!
Where was she keeping that?
What's that? The cause of all my troubles. I picked it up and those stupid robots came after me.
Let's get this
So
game,
that's
right? It's for the Wii. It's for the Wii and
must be
PS2,
after
yeah.
this stone.
I guess that settles it then. The key to solving this mystery is Mediotech.
Hey, Sonic, we got company.
Okay, here we go!
I just want to draw one of those pictures because it was pretty cool. I think the Riders 1 has a better story. This one's a lot more technical because it involves aliens. But I prefer the idea of there being Babylonians rather than just aliens. They're cheating. They turn into wheels. They get more acceleration that way. There we go. Yeah, I just don't think I did it long enough. as wide as these tracks are, it's better level design than it was on the original. And you stole my rings, you bastard. I like the gravity control. You wouldn't think to actually fly into the fucking things, would you? Because I never did. First time playing this, I didn't think to actually fly into the damn debris flying in my face. I thought that was just to avoid everything. It wasn't until the last fucking race of the entire game did I realise, oh, you're meant to fly into the shit? I thought... And I jump off it? Dude, that's... Thanks for telling me, game. But not at one point did it tell you. Maybe in the tutorial, but still. I thought I knew riders, so maybe in the tutorial it tells you what the fuck to do. Like I said, the only reason people actually picked up Riders Zero Gravity was to play because they played Riders. So slow. I want to go faster. Why can't I go faster? Every time I go faster is the gravity drive. It's so fucking slow. I hate it. I think about we didn't know where she was keeping it, yeah. I think they would feel more like a chase if it was a point sprint instead of a circuit race. I think if I was bringing out spring, it wasn't a good idea. What was that? What conversation about? Because even though I was here and there yesterday playing Kingdom Hearts, you're talking about bringing up Springyard for something. Like Springyard, it's a 50. I mean, in terms of design, it's about a 70-30 split between speed and platforming, because there's a lot of platforming in that. And it's a good amount of speed, but not enough as, say, Springyard or even Green Hell, but there's a lot of speed in that. Yeah, the original Riders it's not just seems faster, it is faster. It's clearly obvious, you can just feel it. Even, not just see it visually, but you can feel it. What if 3 others was for the Wii? Be a very interesting game. Yeah, that one. I guess Ludicrous. That one's on me because I played the hell out of Riders 1, played the hell out of it. Then when this comes out, like I'll just jump in. It's like putting on the familiar T-shirt. Not this one, not the Wonka one. I've got a few T-shirts which I've had for like a couple of years now, and you just put it back on. It feels very natural. Then this one comes out, and it's like I can just jump straight in. And like, no, because there's new techniques you need to learn. Some of the controls are reversed. Speed is down. Everything, some of the actual skills you have to unlock rather than actually be available to you.
We're here to settle the score from last time. Anytime, Babylon Rose.
Cut it out, Storm. All right, Kirby. Hand over the Ark of the Cosmos.
What are you talking about?
Don't play dumb. Not after swiping the Ark of the Cosmos right out of our hands.
Hey, hold up a minute. Girls hate guys who rush them, Jet.
Rush? Ha! I'm the fastest thing in the universe. today, I'm gonna prove it. Ha!
Like News Network says, Gravity was originally intended to be released on the 360, but that version was cancelled on.
Sonic,
Oh.
we can't stay here.
Looks like we'll have to do the reunion later. See ya, Jet. Hey,
Yes, yeah. I wouldn't mind seeing this game. Like, I'm playing on the disc. You're seeing it, like, truly on the Wii. I was gonna try Wii U, and I remember I don't like the fucking motion controls on this damn thing. So that's scrapped. But playing on the 360, I wouldn't mind seeing what that would have been.
Don't get in my way.
What if I fucking Knuckles? And why Wave? Why am I racing Wave out of all the characters? Surely I should be playing against Storm. I hate these turns, they're ridiculous. Is this why drifting was invented, people? Can't just get rid of it. Oh no, oil on my face and it's completely transparent. Alright, I'm on a bike. Makes more sense than a hoverboard, doesn't it? Give me time, space. Yeah, the facial animations in this game is really pretty spot on. Yep, balls it. I don't get those spring ones. Like, there's a few techniques in this game I don't know what to do. Like those spring ones, I don't know what the fuck to do with that one. I managed to complete the game without it, but still. There are a few things I just don't know about this game. Does it give me my... Do I have a right to say whatnot? I don't know. But I saw it for the frickin' end. Maybe the tutorial will show me, but even then. Oh, fuck you. I hate that. Who keeps replacing these? I like the MediaTek logo. I really do like that. That was the only game that happened with zero range. Knuckles Chaotix. Yeah, I know these speed characters use a spring because it's all color coded. It's just, I've never been able to actually jump on them. Don't be mad at me, but I love this game. Why would I be mad at you? Just because I don't like it as much as I like the first Riders game doesn't mean that your opinion's invalid. You don't need to live in fear about it.
You can use that power too?
Pretty handy, really.
Engage EM algorithm. Maximum value. Access mother computer.
But I do think Eggman got shafted on the character design because he doesn't look as good. Like, they could have just, not just keep him in his regular outfit, but actually give him the Rider's outfit he uses.
Huh? What went flying just now? Do I look like a ball to you?
Eggman, what are you doing here?
What do you mean? I own this company!
What? So you're the ringleader behind this one too, Eggman?
Ringleader? What the devil are you babbling about?
Come on, cut the act.
But the first one, I
I'm
forgot
talking
about this
the
one.
Global Robot Rampage.
All
You
characters
must be
kind of feel
joking.
special.
That's been quite a headache for me as
That is
well.
Chaos Control. There's only
Like
3
anything
characters
you
that can
say.
use Chaos
Calm
Control.
down. We go way back, don't we? I'll let you in on something. Not even I know why they've gone amok, but they appear to be following a leader.
A leader? Well, I guess for now we'll buy that Eggman isn't involved.
So maybe that has nothing to do with the robots that attacked us.
Where did you get that?
So you were holding out on us.
I like
Eggman.
that. That was a good
Spill
part.
everything you know, now! Very well, I'll tell you. All robot activity
Why
within
is being
my
so
facility
dramatic?
is
It's
normally controlled by the mother
a Sonic story. You have to have a bit of comedy and a bit of drama, a bit of action.
supposed to be the perfect
It can't just be one note all the way through. You have to have a bit of peaks and valleys
As of a few
somewhat.
days ago, I've been unable to control it remotely. The power unit within the mother computer is a stone identical to the one you're holding. According to my analysis, that stone can convert huge amounts of mass energy into other forms of energy and exudes a unique magnetic field.
There's something. Why doesn't MatPat do a game theory on that?
It appears that somehow
Can
the robot's leader also
can magnets actually propel
was to the one in the mother
gravity
computer.
itself?
What?
If my deductions are correct, the robot's leader is using the world's robots in an attempt to collect these strange stones from around the globe.
But why do they need the stones?
That even I don't know.
They're drawn to one another.
What?
These aren't just some rocks. They're spoken of in Babylon.
And the counter
Plant
reactions things are right as
legend
well.
Ah,
Like, even in Unleashed, Unleashed did the exact same thing, and Black Knight did it very well as well.
Amy's gone. Storm's not here
Like,
either.
because
Sounds like we've got to fix
like
some
Knuckle, Shadow, and Blaze's characters, Lancelot, Gawain, and Percival, they actually, like, they're so serious all the time that Sonic comes in as like a bit more jokey, and it actually brings it up, a bit more levity to it. I myself, I didn't read. How can you not beat in Sonic Rush Adventure? I ask you.
I'll do my best.
My lip is a bit numb, that's why I keep licking it. Spices. Oh, fuck off, Knuckles! Oh, trippy, man. We're going to play as Tails on this one. At least I can fly. Damn it. Completely missed it. The first lap, I got all my upgrades. Nope, can't do that one. I don't know why I tried. That was visually dazzling part of the game. I don't know, there's a lot of blue and it kind of throws you off. And it caps at 100, goody. I wonder how actually holding that water in those balls. I think it's kind of a dickish move as well to have one of the air rings inside that fucking monument. I didn't go out of bounds. Boneless pizza? What the hell? Boneless pizza? What about a boneless pizza? All the Sonic games I like are Sonic Forces Mania, Generations, Lost World, Colors, and Unleashed. That's every single modern Sonic game there is. Or every single recent one in the last 7 years. No, 10 years. I mean, I don't blame you, but seems kind of narrow.
Amy! It took you long enough. What happened here? Don't ask me. First it comes flying at me full tilt, and then it just blows up.
It blew up?
Wait, does that mean...
What is it, Tails?
Sorry, I need to think it through a little more first.
Hey, where's that meat?
The bonus piece of things are dead meat. Ah.
He grabbed something out of this
Never
robot
heard of
and
it.
hightailed it out of here.
So does this mean the rampaging robots will all cool it?
I don't think it's that simple. If Eggman started all this by putting that stone in his mother computer, I don't think it'll stop until we remove it.
So where is that?
One thing that's kind of inconsistent is Knuckles' chest mark. Like, originally it was there for a Nike promotion, surprisingly. Amazing go through Nike, and then Reebok, now Puma. But it's like, I don't know, it's like one big chest piece, and all of a sudden it's kind of like a birthmark. The stuff you linked to me, which stuff? Because I was given a lot of links recently.
Shooting stars tells of some star shard sealed there that can grant your wishes.
Shooting stars! Sonic, to the Gigan rocks right away. We might find a clue about these stones.
Leave the directions to me. But they say the star shard is in a
Don't
sacred chalice.
tell
deep
me
in the
I'm only
ruins, and
12.
getting there ain't easy. Nobody's made it back alive yet. We'll be risking our necks.
Yeah. Don't worry. That's nothing new.
Yeah, we'll break our necks! What are you, 5? I understand if you're only 12. But I'd say get, was it the Genesis collection coming out on PS4? Go get that. Or download some emulators. I don't know, it's just the idea in my head where, not trying to diss you, but when you only have the last 10 years of Sonic games in your favourites, but none... I don't know, maybe it's just me. Oh, you dickbag. Oh, I am going to smash every fucking one of you. Haha. Give me these competencies and all that. I don't know, maybe, is it just me, or is just, it's probably just me, it's just when you have favourites in the last 10 years, and not, yeah, maybe it's just me, because I've played, would you fuck off with that stupid fucking wrecking ball? I prefer doing my own tricks. Oh, fucking hell. What the acid trip again. Oh, you dick! You fucking dick! Hello, Max. Oh, that. I can't remember. I knew I clicked on it, I just can't remember what I saw. It's Tails. Yeah, everyone begging. That shows you how good the Switch is. I'm not going to deny the Switch is a great console. On the one hand, people need to get over the fact that if it's not on the Switch, it's because A, they probably don't. Nintendo probably can't license. What the hell happened? Oh, fudge tickles. I was gonna fuck up. I saw myself going for it. Oh, no, 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 no. Fuck you. I'm good. Fuck you. I mean, I can gain interest in like survival games. The sense of speed in this game is very fast and thrilling. Where? Only time you actually get a good sense of speed is on a boost pad or when it's the gravity drive. Never anywhere else. The actual racing itself is slow as fuck.
Is there an earthquake in here?
I mean, Free Ride is even slower, which is surprising, but Riders 1 was much faster.
It's gone!
What's wrong, Knuckles?
The legends say the Star Shard is supposed to be in this chalice. Did it roll off somewhere in the quake?
Just picks it up like nothing.
Hey, Tails. What's up with this painting?
But it's the same reason why we don't get immediate Switch releases for many other games, and why a lot of games right now are being ported, like Doom, Wolfenstein 2, LA Noire, even Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. Like, we just Fighters. It was just before Fighters came out. We got a Xenoverse 2 on the Switch. It's like, it's more or less of, it's not the fact that they won't do it, it's the fact whether or not they can do it.
The plumes become as stars returning to this land. We, the children of Babylon.
Babylon?
What connection do they have with these stones?
We still don't know that. But could the stones those robots are after be the plumes written about here? The divine wings, straddler of stars. Could they be power units used to operate some starship?
So this divine wings thing is...
Right. Babylon Guardian.
That makes absolutely a lot of sense, doesn't it? Like coming in future, I wouldn't be surprised if games like Fallout 4, even Persona 5 get released on the Switch.
Jet! Eggman!
And even then, the reverse can happen. Like the Puyo Puyo Tetris was apparently in the... No, it actually was on PS4 and Xbox One in Japan. Game took a while to come out in the United States and England on the Switch, then eventually on the PS4.
Within the great scar, formed in heaven's fall, until the time of the divine wings rising.
The Great Scar?
Like Tails, Knuckles, and
Wait,
Luigi.
There's more. The great scar, lying in the east among earth stained red by the dawn's light.
Eggman and Jet were headed east. The Great Scar must be the crater formed when the meteorite struck ground. That must be where Eggman found the plume.
At least the lip sync is great.
Which means the mother computer...
Is probably waiting there too.
That reaction would have been funny to see,
Time to go catch up!
Like, I'm looking at my PS4 collection, like, I was surprised if DMC Definitive Edition comes out on the Switch, you know?
Where's Eggman?
They call it the Crimson Tower.
Sorry,
It's
I'm model.
Mediotech's signal tower. Command sent out here relayed through facilities across the world to control the robots. In other words, you're looking at Mediotech's brain.
That big Eggman nabbed the arcs of the cosmos we've gotten and ran in there.
What's he after this time?
He's probably planning to use the stone's power to issue an order to all the world's robots from this tower. Sooner or later, he was planning to set the robots rampaging. That was probably his reason for forming Mediotech in the first place.
The Eggman Land project again, huh? He never gives up, does he?
Well, what are you, well,
looks like we got a
you
story.
wouldn't give up on designing your own fucking theme park, would you?
Huh? You think I was just sitting around here twiddling my thumbs? Sonic
Like, there's plenty of games out there which you can be ported to the Switch. It's just whether or not there's enough memory on those game cards and enough memory on the actual system itself in order to actually hold any and all DLC. Because there's some games out there will require additional download content, and I fucking hate that. I don't like it when you buy a game and all of a sudden, oh, we got additional download for this, so you can play the full game. Like, fuck off. I spent $60 or 50 quid on this game. Where's the rest of it?
All right, bring it on.
I balled that one up, didn't I? Zip. Forgetting we're actually going up sometimes. There's 100 rings. Probably won't need it. Don't I need a certain gear upgrade for that? Or can I just jump on them naturally? I do electric spark. Cool. I felt like it dragged on. I can't keep doing that sound. You honestly can't tell me that this is slow. If Jay's the fastest thing on the universe on the extreme gear, I feel very sorry anyone who believes his lie that he's the fastest thing in the universe. The real a racing game I'd rather than having a story. Yeah, I think out of all subgenres, racing games with stories is just no. Like, if it's gonna have, considering the fact that Sonic has a large single player fan base, you know what? It makes sense to actually have a story. But it's like they don't really need stories. Like, All-Stars Racing and I think Transformed at some point was going to have a story, but they decided to omit it. Like, this is mostly a party game, so party racing games, what's the point? But that's like number one. Like, even sports games, why the fuck would a sport game have a story? And Storm's in last place. And the controlling one.
So this is the master unit. System error detected. All commands cancelled.
My Eggman Land plans are in ruins after all these years.
Deal with it, Eggman.
Yeah, none
You're
of these
through.
are a monkey and ping pong.
A trap! What have you done, Eggman?
So I want to do everything else, sorry.
Babylon Garden.
The resonance from
Possibly.
all 5 power units must have called it down.
Then the legends were right. Here. Hey, we haven't settled anything yet. Turning tail and running away, Sonic the Hedgehog.
Running away? Who do you think I am? I'll be waiting. See you at the World Grand Prix.
Tells Boomfox, you don't have to keep giving these guessing games for me. You don't have to keep repeating the same question over and over. At least, Eggman's actually really smart. Yeah. Aside from that one part where he actually left Sonic with the drained Chaos Emeralds in order to literally revive them, rather than keep them for himself and let Sonic actually try and track him down, you know, there's that, but still. Skipping that. I got a magic broom, I can ride like a Harry Potter character. I get a dual storylines rather than going back and forth. Although it would have been better if it was going back and forth, that way it's not, you know. Then again, Adventure 2, probably the reason why.
That takes care of that trap.
Yup. Yeah. Autumn racing games do not need stories.
I got it.
Because it's basically a racing... Basically, like, Mario Kart doesn't need a story. Even though it has single-player options, it doesn't need a story. You gotta... Because... Here's the Mario! We're gonna have a racing today. We're gonna have Bowser. We're gonna have King Boo and Donkey Kong. We're gonna race together. We're gonna hit each other with turtle shells. That makes sense for a story, doesn't it? I think it doesn't make sense for the actual ball and chain, but whatever.
How old are you? Grow up. Right, boss? Uh-oh.
All right, Star. Give me the power to beat it.
Then again, Mario Parties have... The Mario Party games actually have storylines. And that's another game series that does not need... Like my single-player Mario Party actually has storylines. Like, why? You don't need it. I just want to roll dice, play mini games, and kick the opponent's ass. No metaphorical asses. I'm going to kick the asses of my friends who are going to make them cry when I steal their stars. Andrew, the only reason I would think of to give Sonic Riders a storyline is to justify the new characters. Like, even though Sonic Rush Adventure does not have Marine be playable, she is still involved in the story. So having a story justify these characters and their history, it makes sense. Doesn't need to be in the game. Just do an actual mainline series with the Babylonians, but no. That's the only reason I think it would actually have a storyline.
No way I'm gonna lose.
Maybe Judge does better. What is it with this fucking ball and chain? Would it fuck off? I'm not your daddy! That makes sense. I get a giant freaking bomb out of nowhere. My head was turning then for some reason. You see your head turning when you're actually doing racing games and whatnot? My head was doing this one. X rank. Yay! How the fuck did you get ahead of me? Bitch. Actually not a bitch, actually Wade was one of my favourite Babylonians. Of all the Babylonian characters, I like Wade the best. Rather the story and rise because I find a variety between Sonic and Jack Titanium as well as the Knuckles and Storm. The next color scheme is Sonic but inverted. It isn't really. The actual inverted color of blue is yellow, not green. So some people treat it like a rival color, I guess. It makes sense why Sonic goes super. I'm not too sure how it's just basically an inverted colour scheme. Just like when he's helping you right now. No, because I actually did it full. I capped out at 100 rings. You probably can't see it because of the actual design, but yep. It caps out. You only get a maximum of 100 rings.
Aha! I figured it out, Jet.
Yeah? What you got?
As I suspected, the Ark of the Cosmos is an engine unit for the Babylon Garden, invented by our ancestors.
An engine part?
Not just any part. I'll need to analyze it further, but I think this stone's magnetic field is able to transmute a planet's mass energy and create a singularity to...
Can the boring speech. What can this thing do for me?
To put it simply, the stone can temporarily charge up...
She's pretty much the Billy Cranston of the Power Rangers.
Sounds promising.
Basically, he goes on about all this stuff that no one can understand. Okay, put simply.
There are 5 arcs of the cosmos. One serves as the master unit, while the other 4 attract each other and serve under it.
Okay, so if they attract each other, you should be able to make some kind of arc-finding radar. Get on it!
Understood.
But boss!
Keep it down! And what do you want?
Take a look at this!
Still be in the city area. Once again, that was the
Where did
scene
that come
at the
from?
City Museum this morning, when a Mediotech security robot stole a meteorite on display. The robot is at large and is suspected to still be in the city area.
That's an arc of the cosmos! Storm, set a course for Megalo Station at full throttle!
Roger that, boss.
Ha! These things really do attract one another!
That wasn't an attraction, that was just coincidence. You can have an arrow. Oh, I hate this one.
Hope you're ready for this!
He already has it! He has that ring on his finger! You just grab it and now he's running away with it? Oh, come on! Where the fuck did you all come from? Hate this fucking level. Which badly designed one of the whole lot. Finally. Few more, let's get the last over there. There's no reason you fucking need. Every time you use the drive or control, the music just shifts into more action. Kind of annoying actually. You don't get to listen to the whole track, it just keeps switching every time you use anything. When playing the game with the remote, I found out you tilted a shaft for your rideable steer. I'm pushing this as far as it can fucking go with as much drive as I can push it, and it still wouldn't let me turn as tightly as I want. You know, and I can't drift because they took that thing out of the damn game. I know gravity control can do the same thing technically, but it's not the same. I mean, he lost it. He saw it right there. how could you lose it? Go straight down. That's...
Fated lovers are always drawn together. Okay, you got me. I was running away from those robots. I was so scared.
a different POV.
Hey,
What's that? The cause of all my troubles. I picked it up and those stupid robots came after me. So that's it. Those things must be after this stone.
I guess that settles it. The key to solving this mystery is Mediotech.
You two!
I heard them too. Let's circle on ahead of them and gather information.
Just wait, Sonic the Hedgehog.
This
You won't
cable
be
for this
found
controller is
because I'm the
long.
world's fastest for long.
So,
You think you can win with that board?
I think one of the reasons I like Waves, like, it's a design. There's none of that black and red stripe around the eyes, which makes it... That looks like a uniform look, but she doesn't have it. It's kind of odd for a Babylonian. You would think she would have it. But I think a characteristic as well is just... Not mention her design, kind of like very extreme, that you would call it. Not to mention she's smart, but also very sassy. Oh, well, you go fuck yourselves. You fucking robots. Lying to the snowman. And first again. First long it is. Error. Get in front of me. Come the fuck on, would you stay behind me, you know, like you're meant to? I'm meant to win here. Look at that. And I almost balled that one up. What do you mean, ooh, riders, Twip? What do you mean by that? If it's ooh, riders, I don't like the third one, then fine. Or ooh, riders, I prefer the first one over the second, then fine. Riders is underrated, Twip. You know that. Wish the art style of the first Riding game intro carried over. Yeah. Can't remember what the studio's called, but I know they did Ghost in the Shell. Riders sucks. Riders is great. You ever think that you suck at it, maybe? My kid. I do think out of you have to admit though, out of all 4 15th anniversary titles, Riders was the only good game. Sonic 06 was a pile of shit. Sonic Genesis was an insult to fans of all ages. Sonic Rivals was a boring, repetitive nonsense. It wasn't bad designed, it was just boring. Riders was interesting.
I'm the fastest thing in the universe, and today I'm gonna prove it.
Sonic, we can't stay here.
Looks like we'll have to do the reunion later. See ya, Jet.
Hey, wait!
Whoops. Can't let you pass until you hand over that stone, little lady.
Hey, out of the way, buddy. I'll lose sight of Sonic.
That's better. But you had to hear that, but my neck was hurting a bit. Well, you give me a good defense, a good prosecution for Riders, and I'm all for it. I can give you a good defense. Oh, you're right. Playing as Amy in the Babylonian story is weird. Got delicate hands. Kind of weird how it does that with the ball. Damn it. I go to the rail. But fair enough, Rise was the first 15th anniversary title released and the last one for the 6th generation console. Yeah. Well, technically not, because this was released on the PlayStation 2. But I get what you're trying to say. I was on the freaking bucket. See what I mean? It didn't bounce me. Do we need a certain gear for that? No, there's a shortcut up there. Yeah, she's wearing a casual attire. She's not wearing a rider's outfit. Then again, it'd be kind of weird that between the last cutscene, the next cutscene, that she got a wardrobe change. Back works. Apparently you need to be wearing the hover shoe. Okay, that makes sense.
Where the heck am I?
I think there's a lot of panty shots actually.
Thanks to you, I got separated from Sonic, you big jerk! Ha! So you're going to find the way out. Am I clear?
Crystal clear, ma'am, sir.
The Sonic game with the most panty shots for Amy is the first adventure game. Because every single cutscene finds a way to do it. Even the Japanese version, her skirt goes upwards when she jumps.
What's that noise?
Do it again, character, yeah. Oh, that is a face. That's a meme face right there. I'm surprised no one actually did that. Everyone goes for the really stupid ideas for Sonic memes, like Ugandan Knuckles and Sonic and Tails doll. Like, you had a face right there with Storm. Why isn't that a meme? Oh, actually no. I will take that back. There's only one screenshot where it is used ad nauseum for a meme, and that's the intro Sonic Unleashed, where Sonic gets actually shocked by Eggman's laser. The one eye open screaming. That one.
I hope you're ready for this.
This isn't one of my favourite levels either. I mean, it's interesting, but it's not, you know, great. Come on, I had that. I just wonder what the fuck happened to this entire this city. Oh yeah, there's a storm going around. Never mind. Dumb question. What happened to this city which is being destroyed in this thunderstorm? I'm not talking a lot, but it's just like my mind is in concentrating mode. Basically, it means it shuts down all external apparatus to actually focus on hand-eye coordination. Well, they don't like games that must be what about Kasumi. I don't know, I think all the Dead or Alive girls are mostly sexualized, given and purposely made to have panty shots. Purposely. Okay, go up. There we go. I don't like the idea to unlock your natural ability. If you choose a power type, you can't use the power ability until near the end of the first lap. I guess the risk of the double-edged sword on that is that at least then you know where you can use them. Still not fun things though. Stop hitting the fucking walls. B? Really? Fuck you. Waving is hilarious. A lot of characters have a weird walk animation. Even Amy's is a weird walk animation. Kind of kicks her legs out to the side when she walks. Pirate Captain looks exactly like him.
What's taking Storm so long anyway?
That's the thing with parents in the Sonic series, is that they have to look like their children.
You're late!
But I brought back something good.
Huh. Not bad, Storm. Not bad.
At least Jason Grievous has the jet voice down
What is it?
in this compared to the first one, where the very first line sounds exactly like Sonic.
I'll try to paraphrase it simply enough for you to follow.
Let's hear it.
We've reached our decision. We must sever the engine unit from this vessel. For if we delay, the contraction of the engine's core will lead the lightless black to consume everything.
How did he get on board? Seriously.
Black? What the heck does that mean?
Who can say? What are your thoughts?
How should I know? Anyway, we can leave the thinking for later. For now, we need to collect these arcs of the...
Well, according to these extreme gears, they can fly with the extreme gears. And that's the same model ship from Adventure 1!
Why the dirty! Sneak onto my ship, will he? Full speed ahead! Follow him!
How did they not notice, you know, Eggman sneaking on board?
Huh?
Only guess he followed Storm onto the ship.
Took you long enough.
Yeah, how did no one see Eggman? How did he get into that room, grab the 2 arcs, or even the 3 arcs? No, 2. Jet still has his right there.
You're looking at Mediotech's brain.
That big Eggman nabbed
Because the story
arcs of
demanded.
cosmos we've gotten and ran into.
Storm, you can forgive not being able to see him.
Probably planning to use the stone's power
I don't know, maybe they're all looking at the screens Wave had on there.
Later, he was planning to set the robots
Or,
rampage.
like his
Probably his reason for
Eggmobile showed, he had an extending arm. You
Again, huh? What's up, doesn't it? Well, looks like we gotta storm the place.
Hold up, huh? You think I was just sitting around here twiddling my thumbs? Sonic the Hedgehog?
I follow you. Sorry to keep you waiting.
First one to nab Eggman gets all of the arcs of the cosmos. And the title of fastest creature in the universe.
Huh. Sounds like fun to me.
Let's get started.
Yeah, that's what I think as well. Just an extending arm, you know, like what Nintendo used to use, the actual spring-loaded arm.
No way I'm gonna lose.
This one is one of my favorite levels. Even if I was the same way as the other one. It's a lot more fun, this one. Oh no, with the fucking Jamal and Chin again! Like an adoption agency. And I can't use my freaking gravity with that on. Sixth. Thank you, Wayne. Oh, fuck off, Tails. Didn't do. Damn it. Wasn't paying attention. Oh, fuck. Oh, Tails, would you fuck off? This is a shower before I start streaming. What the fuckity fucking fuck? I'm gonna win this race. Back off, Sonic. There we go. Oh, the second lap was the fastest. I was left way. He was right behind me. Goodbye, the person in.
Here. Hey, we haven't settled anything yet.
Jet, we have other things to take care of. Let's hurry to Babylon Garden.
There's only 5 rings, but yet every single character can use them. 6, 7.
I suppose we should head home too.
Well, like 12 characters.
Hey Sonic, why do you think the ancient Babylonians sealed away that power unit in the Geegan Rocks?
Beats me.
Something's not right. The lightless black that assaulted the divine wings. And how that robot chasing Amy just exploded. Oh, we can't let those meteorites get near Babylon Garden!
And it's back. Action, everybody! And they were about to as well.
How is that thing still flying?
Eggman!
I don't know.
What?
All I can say is that something nearby is generating a massive electromagnetic pulse. That may have forcibly engaged the program in the robot's buffer.
Sonic, the Babylonians weren't able to control the power of those meteorites.
What do you mean?
I figured out how they can change gravitational polarity. It's a black hole. The meteorites amplify gravity to form black holes. That's the lightless black that attacked the divine wings.
Makes sense.
The power units are resonating together, forming a giant black hole.
Getting positions, we've got to make sure we get in positions for the actual seamless transition between in-game cutscene and CGI.
Whoa! What
Yeah, what? Spelled with 2 A's. What?
At this rate, the whole planet will be sucked into the black hole. Ah! Thanks, Sonic.
The world is doomed.
And he escaped.
Wait! How can we stop this storm?
The core unit in the engine room powers Babylon Garden. We can disconnect it. That should do the trick.
I'll go on ahead.
Yeah!
Fly into it. Yeah, it's barely 2 hours long. Actually, 1.5 hours long. The glass didn't cut him, no. Surprisingly. Mind you, that explosion, if it's gonna be that high, it has to be well reinforced glass. Like, not enough to actually shatter. Enough to actually shatter, but not to break. That blast should be really fucking strong to break that.
All right, bring it on.
Yeah. So I actually enjoy this better than the Genie one. The Genie in the first game didn't make any sense. It was just there. This one, this boss is established. You know? Oh, fuck off, Knuckles. Got him. One thing I fucking hate about this boss is that everyone else can actually fly ahead and hit him, but it doesn't count as a hit. You have to hit the bastard. Oh, Knuckles, would you fuck off? Knuckles, fuck off, please! I'm trying to save the world here! Haha, you got hit. Seriously, Knuckles, would you fuck off? Left. Wrong, left, two. Sounds like elephant when it does that, doesn't it? Two more hits. Always the last hit is to keep going forward. It sounds like a freaking elephant. There we go. Yeah. Breathing top of his mouth.
Sweet.
And we're done.
Looks like Kirby Air looks better now.
Ha. Love the retarded noises both the first game boss and this one makes. I don't understand why SCR actually has this voice in the first place, because it's like Rawr! Like, why? Why did you? The genie makes sense to actually have a noise.
I have made 3 accomplishments today.
So are you okay with all this?
I made 2 movies,
I'll miss the
Nice.
vastness of space.
and I made redesigns of the Chaos Emeralds.
How can you redesign the Chaos Emerald?
I gave them different cuts.
Well, kind of like in Adventure Sonic the Hedgehog, but there's 4 Chaos Emeralds with different designs.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
I wonder what those meteors
Like a
really
brilliant diamond,
They had some programming that made
emerald,
them try to gather up the other
opal.
units.
That's all the ones I know.
It activated when Eggman found the first piece and put it
Did
in the
that guy
mother
say Kirby
computer.
Air Ride?
All the robots went berserk
He
because
did.
They were all connected to the network. At least I think that's what happened.
But who made that program?
I have no idea. Maybe the ancient Babylonians. Or maybe someone even more ancient. Maybe it was a warning for people
Of all the
to
characters
stay
in this, I
away
would
from
think...
power.
No! I hit the wrong button! Why'd I hit the button? No! Damn it! I hit the wrong button!
Top 10 anime deaths.
Skip the credits. I got so much shit doing that. No. Wait a minute, the entire thing all over again. The controller slipped from my knee and it fell.
I think many people with the Virtual Boy had that problem.
Yeah, I don't see anyone actually being able to do that.
So are you okay with all this?
Well, much as I'll miss the vastness of space, this world still has its charm.
What do you mean, Mr. Vastness for space? You've never known you were an alien in the first place. All you've known is this freaking planet. You were listening to that.
I wonder what those meteors really were.
I wish Beam the Dynamite was in this game.
I think everyone thought the jet was Beam when it was first announced as Sonic Riders. But you see, it's a green bird. You're like, the remake Beam Dynamite. He's now in the Sonic. He's officially in a Sonic game. No, it's a completely new bird. It's a hawk.
But who made that program?
And despite what the actual connection to Dynamite Duck's Bean is not an actual duck.
Or maybe someone even more ancient. Maybe it was a warning for people to stay away from power beyond
Apparently, Bean is a
control.
woodpecker.
Like Woody Woodpecker.
Yeah.
They were the descendants of aliens.
So they're related.
Crash landed on this planet in the ancient past.
No.
They disconnected their engine unit.
Isn't 5 degrees of Kevin Bacon.
Someday it would fall back down to the surface. Every time they saw a shooting star.
I bet they
Memes is speaking. Dead Memes is speaking. Like every time I do a console game now, my Discord is open, so if you want to have a chat during the stream, you can. There's some kind of damage.
Tony Hawk Furry Edition.
That's a low blow. And for Izuki, gets to listen to.
I was listening to the Sonic 06 soundtrack, and I found out that the beginning of Silver's theme sounds like Green Hill. So I thought his theme was Green Hill.
I've listened to it again. I don't think it actually is. Like, possibly, but more likely it's unintentional. Like the classic version of City Escape. Apparently, the second verse of that one sounds exactly like Endless Mine from Sonic 3 Competition Mode.
Well, that's because they're both the same song.
Not really. I don't think they actually were intending it to be like that. But it's like do 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 do. First time you've ever heard this. Really? Out of all the set of Rider songs, I'll give you some slack for actually not listening to because. But the first one of this is it's basically a remix version of the original from Riders 1. But Riders Zero Gravity and Free Riders actually have theme songs.
Did you like my troll pasta from Twitter?
I don't know how I feel about it. I was mostly troubled actually trying to read it without me constantly trying to correct myself.
My favorite part was Red M&M.
And I've got to say as well, after this song ends, I'll be ending the stream. Well, that's the entire story mode of Sonic Riders Zero Gravity, and thank you all so much for watching. As usual, subscribe.
The sorry mode.
Subscribe, like, share.
Subscribe to this man.
I'm still working on another Sonic Theory. I'm working on 2 Sonic Theories actually. I had one in my mind for the last 2 days, and it stopped me from actually writing the first theory I had.
Matt Pat can't write Sonic theories.
Matt Pat can't do Sonic Theories. He really can't.
All right, bring it on.
So
it's one of his disabilities.
I'm making Wario 10 foot high.
Wario should be a Sonic character.
So also I sometimes stream on Twitch as well. Maybe in the future be shifting more towards Twitch, but as of right now I'm doing both. But do follow in the meantime, and to support the theories, reviews, and Sonic X Abridged in the future, support me over on Patreon. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time.
Bye bye.